Hello, gorgeous, and welcome to day 3 of the Cash Flow Challenge. I am your host and guide through this process, Randy from randypierce.com. So, how did you do yesterday with day 2's challenge? If you remember, I challenged you to double your prices. I'm actually curious to know your thoughts and reaction. If you could do me a favor, please, and just comment either below this video or below day 2's video. Let me know, did you have a lot of anxiety or fear that came up when I asked you to double your prices? Or were you really excited about it? Did it feel like, well, of course I would do that. I was just waiting for someone to challenge me to do it. Let me know in the comments either below this video, day 3, or day 2's video. I want to know how you felt. Did it bring up feelings of fear, or was it, of course, did it feel fun and authentic? Let me know. And also let me know how you raised your prices and your new price points. I want to know and I want to celebrate with you. So for day number 3, we're going to expand on this conversation. I'm actually going to share a very effective process that I've been implementing in my business for a really long time, and it has helped me really understand the power of expanding my capacity to give more and receive more. Not only give more in service, but receive more in divine compensation. And I'll explain it to you in just a second. First, let me give you a little bit of a backstory and how this came about. So it was about 2011, and I had come across a program run by 2 of the top internet marketers. They're still really big. Listen, these are guys who do, $10 million launches. They were offering a mastermind, and it was about 2011, and I really wanted to be a part of it. It was a 6-figure mastermind, and I really wanted to get to 6 figures in a graceful way. So I wanted to sign up, but the kicker was it was about $650 per month on the payment plan, which I didn't have. But here's something I did have, and this is where your power is, where generating cash flow is concerned, so pay attention here. I didn't necessarily have the $650 a month to sign up, but what I did have was a very clear, strong, and deep desire to sign up for that program. Now, I just gave you a huge hint as to where your power is for receiving divine compensation and really transforming your money story from one of struggle into one of fun and empowerment and abundance, and that is desire. One of the things that I want to encourage you to do is to feel into something that you desire deeply. What is it that's calling you? What do you want to create? What kind of money do you want to generate? What kind of clients do you want to work with? What kind of programs do you want to launch? What kind of life do you really want to have? Whatever it is that's calling you on a deep level of desire, I want you to pay attention to that. And go ahead, pause this video and write it down. What is something that you desire so deeply in this moment? Okay, great. Hopefully you wrote down your deep desire. Now let's go ahead and continue the story. So here was this mastermind that I wanted to sign up for. It was about $650 a month for the payment plan. I didn't have it. At the time, I had just enough money to pay my bills. But what I did have was this deep desire. Now from there, I simply came up with this simple strategy that I have continued to use in my business over and over and over again. And here's the strategy. Anytime there is something I desire, I simply get clear about the investment that desire requires. And trust me, it's always an investment. You're going to need money to live your life purpose, to create the lifestyle that truly supports your divine well-being and freedom and joy and core values. You're going to need money to do that. So I simply said to myself, well, if I want to join this mastermind, I need $650 a month to do it for the next, 8 months. I'm simply going to design a program or an offer that will get me more than enough for that monthly payment. So you know what I did? I designed a coaching program that was 90 days long. It was $900 a month. And within a couple of weeks, I had 3 clients. So for 90 days, and they sort of onboarded, you know, 1 month crossing over to the next month. So I had like 4 months of 3 clients paying me $900 a month, more than enough to cover my whatever it was, 8 payments of $650. Now all of that happened effortlessly. Those clients actually showed up once I made the offer, once I created the space to be of service to them. Now, there was your second hint, your second secret power to generating more wealth. I simply created a sacred space where I could be of service to someone at a price point that got me more than enough to invest in that thing that I desired. This is a huge secret, and I want you to really approach your business from this point forward. Your business is simply a divine channel to express your life purpose, to put out good into the world, to help other people create a better life, to help other people manifest their desires. It's really your sort of unique niche in the world. And your business isn't just this thing that makes you money or gives you creates something that you can work for. It's actually a divine container for you to be who you are, contribute goodness into the world, and receive divine compensation. It's a spiritual thing. It's an authentic thing. It's a thing that is available to you at all times, at all periods of your life, no matter where you are in your journey, no matter how your services or products evolve. Your business is literally this spiritual container for you to be you, do what you were born to do, help others, and receive divine compensation. But here's the kicker. You have to create containers that allow you to be of service to other people. Once that's done, then you will receive the compensation that you desire or require to fulfill your desire. It's a very simple process, and it's a very simple principle. So I challenge you, moving forward, really feel into the things that you desire. Because there is, in that moment, you are literally tapping into your next best self. You are literally tapping into the next level of your divine compensation. You are literally following the breadcrumbs of your life purpose, of the life that you desire, of the next level of giving. And make no mistake, to receive more in compensation, you have to serve more. This is a principle you cannot avoid. And I know in the beginning, especially if you've been struggling with money, I know in the beginning it can feel like I do not have the energy. I don't have the energy. I don't have the energy to give. I don't have the energy to give. I'm barely staying afloat here. And I want to say to that, number one, I know what that feels like because I've been there. And I will also say that here's the secret. To receive more compensation, you have to learn how to give more. And it does get easier. It does get easier. And I will also say that once you get out of struggle mode, it is actually easy to up level. It is actually easier to be of deeper, wider service to more people. It's actually easier. I know it doesn't feel that way at this moment, but it does get easier because you learn to operate and live and work at a completely different level, in a completely different reality. It's not even the same space. But to get there, you have to start where you are. And that is simply starting with the desire that you have for what it is, whatever it is, to feel in that, to feel into that desire, to feel it deeply. Oh, sorry, that's my dog Lucy in the background you just heard. To feel that desire of, I want this thing so deeply. I know it's my next step. It feels good. It feels like my natural next step. Yes, I want to become that woman that I'm going to become, saying yes to this opportunity. I know this is my next step, and I require $650 a month to do it. So what is a space, a sacred space, an offer that I can create that generates more than enough money than I need to invest in that thing I desire? See, it's actually a full circle thing. Your desire leads you to your next step. Your business is the channel, the divine channel through which you serve and receive compensation, which leads you back to your desire. It's a full circle. It's not a lateral thing. It's not an intellectual thing. It's I desire this thing because it is the natural next step for me, and it requires this level of investment, which requires this next level of service and receiving, which leads me back to the next level of my desires, which will lead me to the next step at the next investment level, which will lead me to the next level of divine service and receiving compensation, which will lead me to my next best self, which will lead me to my next desire. It's this ongoing circle of life that is trying to lead you exactly where you want to go, exactly to your next best self, exactly to your next best clients, exactly to your next level of divine compensation and wealth. So this is my challenge to you for day number 3. Think of something that you desire. Get clear about how much money you're going to need, either to pay it in full or to pay it in installments. Create an offer that feels good to you through your business to be of service to people, that will allow you to receive more than enough compensation to compensate for that investment that you need for your desire. Okay, that's all you have to do today. And please let me know about your progress. Comment below where you see this video. Let me know what you're thinking, where you're stuck. I'm here to be of support to you. Much love.